Good afternoon, wet shaving enthusiasts and newbies. Welcome into the rabbit hole with Cal Shaves. Today's shave, we are using a gold dollar 66 I just recently bought off Devon Hahdcohr from CWS, a member of Canadian Wet Shavers on Facebook. Huge group of wet shavers from Canada. I just bought this from him, been anxious to use it, haven't had a chance. Also, by request, I did a business transaction recently. We traded gear back and forth with another member, Jamie Eldon, and I suggested he pick out the software for this video. And he saw that I had the new blue Samhain from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I hope I'm saying that properly. This is the original formula. This is the CK1, not the CK6, which is a new formulation he's just coming out with in a lot of his product lines. So we're going to give that a try. Of course, with the matching aftershave, which I'm excited to use. As always, in a crystal skull. This is also another new brush I just got. I haven't even had a chance to use it yet, and I know it's a synthetic. I don't want to soak it, but just of course of habit, I do. Again, from PAA. This is the new 24mm StarCraft. Just a gorgeous brush. This is a hybrid synthetic, he calls it. Got a nice weight to it, 24mm, and we'll give that a try too. So, and I'm going to build up on the puck, and then go into the Thirsty Badger lather bowl. So, just give our brush a little bit. I said I've already sampled this out a little bit so you can see. Start to build it up on the brush, and it just builds up really, really fast. Just getting a great lather out of that already. As I said, this is the CK1 formula. It's not his newest formula that he's been working diligently for the last several years with Fran on. It's Douglas Smythe from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. So anyway, we got that. Yeah. Thirsty Badger lather bowl, Jared Francais. Get that built up in there. So, the scent on this is sandalwood, burnt sugar, bourbon, pumpkin. Now, he's also done is that the aftershave has been aged 1 year in an oak barrel. He's also got oak cubes in there. Now, he didn't do that with a soap, so what he decided to do instead, try and give it that aged smell that is, he has put Oakwood Absolute in this. Now, I went online to go find out what the heck Oakwood Absolute is, because I have no idea. And what that is, according to the website I was looking at, is that it is an oil extracted from the wood chips that are left over from the manufacturer of oak barrels that are used for aging in alcoholic beverages. And what that gives is a smooth yet intense, rich, earthy, precious wood aroma with soft vanilla and whiskey-like undertones and a faint leather and tobacco back notes. So, I get a lot of the burnt sugar from this. The other scents are very subtle. I say just building a great lather in there, that'll be plenty. I'm only probably going to do about 2.5 passes with this. So, get the face wet. Mustache is coming along. That one is from a Demsley, a subscriber of mine that asked for it. So we got about 2.5, 3 weeks growth on this, which for me, that's about what I get. So, so far my girlfriend's liking it, so we're going to stay with it for a little while yet. So, what I may end up doing with this is just giving you guys the information for this while we're building it up, and then just do the shave with a bunch of metal tunes cranked in the background. So, Holy, for a 24 millimeter, that has got a big splay on it. I will put the information, of course, in my edits and in the description down below. But it's super soft. And you can see it just fills up my entire face. No time at all to get that. So just a bit of background information. And again, I hope I'm saying this right. It's Samhain. Apparently, it's a compound word based on Gaelic terms for the end of summer. Now, from what I can assume, Douglas Smythe is huge into history and just really neat information like that. So apparently the end of summer, which apparently falls on, I guess, what we consider Halloween, on the 31st of October. I guess in Irish and Celtic traditions, and with the supernatural and all that, it's a hugely important time of year for them. Again, it's a really fascinating history of which I know almost nothing, but I will put on my bucket list of things to go check out because it sounds intensely interesting. Like I said, you can see how big that brush is, just beautiful. Again, a little bit of background on this too. This is the StarCraft 24 millimeter hybrid synthetic, and it's Doug Smythe's homage to the Canadian-made Mohawk 5-341. I guess there's not a whole lot known about it. He's got a couple, and this is his version of it. And I don't know if it's done intentionally to be a trio or not, but he also has the 26 millimeter atomic rocket. It's a massive brush. And its little brother, the 24 millimeter Green Ray Tribble. Again, just beautiful. So anyway, we got that geared up, freshly stropped on an old vintage strop I got bought from an antique shop. I will post pictures of it here. Give this a go and see what we get going on. Oh wow, really nice, smooth, sharp edge. As usual, I have several days growth. And again, that's just, there's no irritation, there's no dragging, there's no roughness to it, just incredibly smooth. Anyway, go with my weaker hand, my right hand. The scent on that Samhain is just beautiful. Oh, slight neck. Oh well. A little bit of a weeper, no worries. Like I said, I get a lot of the sweet sugar out of it. The other scent notes are a little bit more subtle. But really like that, like I said. See if we can do this. The edge on that is just great. Yeah, I think it's going to be a 2-passer. I mean, hell, that just went through it like nothing. As I said, this is Douglas Smythe. This is his CK1 version. Like, so they come out with a new formula, and I know guys are doing videos about it, particularly a Doppelganger, which is just recent, but I know he's coming out with some of his other scents in the new formulation. Supposedly it's vegan. All of his soaps are vegan, as far as I'm aware. And it's an incredibly smooth. Apparently the post-shave is phenomenal. Like I said, I do have a small sample I bought of the Doppelganger homage to Sauvage, which I haven't tried yet. I will. This brush is just massive. Incredibly soft. So I have a particular fondness for synthetics anyway. I do have a few Badger, but I don't really have as much luck with them. And I've got a couple of Boar, particularly my Samhain 830, which I absolutely love. Again, lately it's been a lot of the synthetics. So anyway, actually we are going to do across the grain on the neck, because this I find easy to get into. Like for me, I don't have a super coarse beard, so I don't have to have a super sharp blade like some guys do. So I'm not sure how this edge would compare to guys with a coarser beard, but for me, this is going through it like nothing. Adam's apple always makes me a little bit nervous. And just shape up around the beard a little bit and the mustache. Now what I'm thinking for my shave next week is either do a video on slant razors, DE razors. I have several of and I really enjoy using, or a video on shavettes, of which I have several of which I don't like using. I don't have enough experience with them, and honestly I bleed. I put the corner of one into here, the blade went into here several months ago. So how about you guys choose? It really won't be a comparison, it'll just be using a slant, or like I said, it won't be one versus the other. So you guys tell me what you guys think. You know, slants or shavettes, of which I probably will bleed all along. I try like hell not to. I will do the opposite eventually, regardless, just to ease a win. Anyway, we're going to do a very quick cleanup on this. A little bit harder to see in the mirror here, for this side here. Try and bulge my neck a little bit, look like Edgar from Men in Black. This side is always problematic for me, so I can never get it really close. That's much closer. And then guys, we're going to do a quick cleanup, do the alum, and then do the splash and be good to go. So I'm going to pause this and come right back. Yeah guys, back, we're all cleaned up. Anyway, as usual, Razor Rock alum. This I expect to sting a little bit. Close off that little neck, a little weeper I got there. Yeah, a bit of sting on my neck, but with straight razor, I'm not as prolific or as good with a straight razor as I am with others, so nothing I don't expect. But all in all, another fantastic shave. The edge on that razor is spot on. Thank you, Devon. I'm really pleased with it. Got that on there. Up that on all. So just kind of rush them through a little bit. Mustache is coming in. Don't know how long it's going to stay for, but we'll try. Matching splash. This is alcohol based, by the way. Like I said, this has been or has oak cubes in it, and has been aged in an oak barrel for a year. So. Just a fantastic fall scent. Bit of burn, bit of sting, but really, really liking that. Another wonderful scent from Doug Smythe. I do find some of his scents I'm not fussy on. I tried some or had some that I wasn't, but this stuff here, so this is Atmatic, the Cider House 5, several others. And like I said, he's just, like I said, I haven't tried his new formulation yet. I will. Definitely, like I said, check out my buddy, Mr. Order Cheese, his video. He does a review of the new CK6, and so okay. That's what it was today. Blue Samhain CK1, and like I said, sandalwood, burnt sugar, bourbon, pumpkin, aged. So it was that, and it was 24 millimeter hybrid synthetic StarCraft. Huge loft. I believe it's a 51 millimeter loft. Thirsty Badger leather bowl. Thank you, Jared Frosse. And anyway, just a fantastic shave. Thank you, Jamie Eldon, for suggesting the software. Thank you, Devon, for the blade. My buddy Distorted Edge suggested using that brush. Again, really liking that brush. So anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. As usual, comments, suggestions, good, bad, indifferent. I appreciate the feedback. I get a kick out of doing these, and as long as you guys want to keep watching them, I'll keep doing them. So anyway, you guys have yourself a fantastic week, and I'll see you again in a few days. Like I said, you get a chance, put a note below. Do you want to see me bleed with a shavette next week's shave, or would you like to see slants, and we'll do the bleeding another time? Anyway, you guys take care. Have yourself a fantastic week. We'll see you again soon.